Hi. Hi.
Hello.
We actually got a
Oh,
Wednesday this time. That's insane. I can't believe it.
crazy.
We never get Wednesdays.
And we're starting at the 16-minute mark. As
No,
opposed
the
to,
lag. Why is it so
the lag?
lagging? Yeah, look at this. It's not that bad. It could be worse.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably...
It's the screen. The screen is always super laggy.
It was the background element, right?
No, we have no idea. Oh, yes. I think it is the background element. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. But it looks too good, right? It looks too good to get rid of. If it looks good, I meant I spent a really long time on it.
Yeah.
It doesn't really look that good.
Sure it does.
You think so?
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you. So, what did you want to come in on?
So this is a bit of a theory that happened after the stream. Because I was saying it as a joke. And then Kyo was like, okay, but maybe though.
Because I genuinely don't know.
So he stopped saying Sono-G a little suddenly, didn't he?
Tobimaru, for the record.
The Sono-G guy. Which, I'm not kidding, that's how my brain has categorized him. The Sono-G guy. Sono-G.
The Sono-G guy hasn't even said Sono-G anymore.
He stopped saying Sono-G. And, like, it was defined pretty early on that was just something he called him.
That was his thing.
And it's not anymore, it's just gone. And I think that's kind of sussy, you know?
She says it's sussy.
Maybe he was... Sussy. Maybe he was replaced with a puppet. Is my theory. He got replaced. It's actually horrifying when you think about it. And that's like a terrifying
element. I wonder
if
they made a Karno Kyokai about that.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I wonder if Toko played a big part in that Karno Kyokai.
Oh no. Oh no. It's true. Tobimaru's gone. I'm wondering if, like... No, I'm just gonna pay really close attention to the classmates. What if they're all getting
If
replaced?
all just been replaced by puppets?
Or if they're being replaced slowly. God, this is so stressful. This is why I don't play Among Us.
At some point, fucking, Kinomi?
I'm gonna play Among Us soon. What'd you say? Kinomi stops being weird?
Kinomi just stops being misogynistic, and it's like, bam, you know he's been replaced.
Is that him? What if Fate Shiro, like early Fate Mount Shiro, was the puppet? Wait, my lower body is cut off. Why? Oh no, what happened? It's a very calm way to acknowledge that the lower half of my body is missing.
Well, you win some, you lose some, you know? Body parts.
There we go. I'm fixed. God, you can't... I swear, that's actually a real hint, the Sono-G thing, I swear. Also, if it's just a translation thing or something, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Because it is now a genuine theory of mine. Honestly, I think it's more likely than the werebear theory. I'm just gonna go over the ones that I have real quick. I'm really trying to rein in the joke theories this time. We're not having another Mephisto Pebble here!
Definitely not.
Which I was watching Wakaraya's Fate Let's Play, and they got to that scene, and they were like, yeah, it's Sakura. Who else could it be, right? There's no way you could ever think anything else. How could anyone think
This is
anything
the new
else?
character. The mud-powered, sentient, talking worm meat mech?
Pacifist. It's mud-powered,
Pacifist worm
sentient,
meat
talking
mech, that's
pacifist worm meat mech librarian.
It was a theory where you just described everything that you read.
It really wasn't much of a theory, was it?
It was not very much of a theory, no.
The Mephisto. I mean, I guess, like, the most he could get out of it was, like, it was some sort of, like, homunculus or something. It really was
Yeah,
just a
that I guess the theory was that it wasn't actually a person. Or that it wasn't a
Zoken
human,
just
at
didn't
least.
treat it as such.
Her?
Yep.
Treat it.
Specific. Well, I was still talking the context of the Mephisto, but, so we have... How many where theories do we have? I really gotta rein those in. Where bear Shizuki? Where deer said Shizuki? Oh, the shroud is dead, unfortunately. There's no way. I think. Maybe it is. Where bird Shizuki? That one was always a joke from the start. Sono-Tree. Sono-Tree is the end point. Oh yeah, Goddess Mom shows up. I don't know if she does it. The reason... That doesn't mean she won't show up, okay? It's just because I drew her silhouette in great detail. That's why. That's why. Oh yeah, and then Alco Familiar for the specific reasoning of Kyo said it Cecily.
After all, Mihoyo wouldn't just randomly have, like, high caliber art for a character that doesn't, for like, a character and or scene that doesn't matter that much in the grand scheme of things.
Oh my god, that's true.
Right?
That's true. That's true. Maybe she probably doesn't show up. It was just a theory.
It was never a thing. It was just a thing.
No, that was, well, I guess that's that, but also the shroud. The fucking shroud. It was just a thing. It was just a bandage. Any collar would have sufficed. Oh, that hurts so much. Where's the, Okay. There's I've been like so sleepy the past few days.
Yeah. I've discovered that I'm pretty sure I'm a short sleeper. Like the thing that was on fucking Pirate Studios
He's got
made
the
a
best
short on it.
Windowed projector, there we go. I don't think I am, unfortunately. I wish I was.
Yeah.
Did the Switch controller finally die? It did. Good thing I have an extra.
Oh. Yeah, you need to plug it in.
Me plugging anything in would do such a thing. Why would you plug anything in? I just have to manually set up the controls. God, that's... Wait, no, am I stuck? Okay. This is a really weird controller setup, so I'm gonna get so many menus today.
Well, yeah. Oh, you mean like you don't normally? Totally.
Yeah. No, I don't get that many.
Yes, you do.
I get like 1 or 2. Or like 5. the most? Okay.
5 gasp.
Can you see?
Yep.
Alright, let's see. So we just finished an archive, so... Oh! Wait, no, I hit start! I hit start! Oh, no. Wait, how do I go back? I haven't fucked up this bad in a while.
Didn't we start a chapter?
No, I hit start.
No, I mean last time. Just...
Load.
Return?
Just hit load.
Or I guess
Okay.
load, yeah.
Holy shit. The name of this chapter?
Guard. Scar red.
Oh, I'm...
What, you think it's gonna be Toko? Are you sure you don't just want it to be?
Hey! I did! Those things are not mutually exclusive, it turns out!
But you admit that you want it to be.
Love you.
Love you.
Next episode. Wait, we had no more archives, right? I don't think we did. I guess I'll like triple check here. Just because I definitely...
Yeah, that was right. We did the archive and the I'm gunning for you Tiger Dojo scenes.
Alright, let's just triple check. Extra archive. Yep, we did all of them.
Yep.
The Carnegie case. Wait, that's different?
What?
Wait, I'm confused. I'm so dumb. Wait, let me go. So this is a Carnegie? Oh, it's chapter 8.5. I see.
Oh, we have another?
Yeah, okay. I thought that was the next, like the next part. It's a different thing.
Oh. Huh.
Alright, chapter 8.5. Let's do it. The Carnegie case. No matter how busy one is, any person living within human means is certain to have at least some free time. Well, let me just check on my fan thing. Alright, cool. The EQ filter is working. Before or after eating, for example. It's difficult to eliminate the time required to prepare a meal and the time after one finishes eating. This is particularly the case for those who do a lot of thinking. Since the body needs to use energy to digest after eating, there's less available for the brain to use. God, I feel that.
マイキはあれでしょ? 2K の文字りでしょ? アテナの持ってる縦じゃなくて小さな勝利の女神の方。
After eating,
陸
I'm
上競技に
just
勝つってイ
so
メージじゃ
dead.
ない?
That brand was named after the Greek goddess Nike, right? I guess it represents winning in sports, since she was the goddess of victory.
Wait, is that why Nike is called Nike?
Yes, that is why Nike is called Nike.
It took me a second. Things actually have origins. Shocking.
That is true.
さすがブランド品とか大好きな青子さん。どうでもいい知
Oh my
識だ
god,
け
the
はそれな
bird!
りっす
The
ね。
bird! Is this a bird episode?
You've got a lot filling your head about these brands, Miss Aiko. Don't know where you put it all.
The studious resident of the mansion was now taking refuge on the sofa, looking exhausted. Alco was talking to the robin perched on the table. The bluebird flapped its wings, doing its best to join in on the after-dinner conversation. Alice was reading in the sunroom. Discussion of how to deal with the encroaching enemy maid wouldn't start for at least another 30 minutes.
じゃあアディダスはもしかしてアディオスの文字りっすか？
So, you think the other one is some play on adios? Adidas.
Wait, Adidas? Oh my god! You're right, aren't you?
I don't actually know why Adidas is called that.
あれは普通に名前じゃなかったっけ？
Just a name, isn't it?
Adidas.
ほら、グリム童話みたいに作った兄弟の名前
Founded
が
after
そのままブランド名になっちゃったの
by
よ。
Adi Dassler. Adidas.
Wait, that's
It's
why it's called
literally
that?
just the first half, the first, like his nickname and the first bit of his last name, Adidas.
Adidas.
Adolf Adi Dassler. In 1915.
What?
Adolf was just a common German name before
Oh my
someone
God,
came
you're
along
right.
and ruined it.
That's... Sorry, that's just crazy to think about. I feel so bad for anyone. God, that sucks.
It's like the Grimm fairy tales where they just use the name of the brothers who came up with it for the brand name.
ブラザーグリムは童話を作ったわけじゃないわ。
Yeah, they collected them.
The Brothers Grimm didn't make up those fairy tales.
埋もれていたク
Wait,
レ
they
を収
didn't?
集して物語に仕
No,
立て直
the
して
brothers
丁
Grimm
寧に編纂
collected
した人たち
like
よ。
oral tradition fairy tales,
職人
as
とい
she's
う
saying
より
there.
学者の
So
類で
interesting. They're a collection of folk tales passed down by oral tradition. The brothers rewrote and carefully compiled them into proper stories. They're more like scholars than craftsmen in that sense.
まあ多少は詐欺師めいたところもあるけれど
And in some sense, kind of like con men. It's true. I always thought they wrote them all themselves. I always thought that. That's crazy.
へ
Nope.
えじゃあアンデルセンは人魚姫とか親指姫とか超メジャーだけどあと醜いアヒルの子
Huh. Oh, what about Anderson? The Little Mermaid and Thumbelina are super famous. Oh, and the Ugly Couplet. Oh, and the Ugly Duckling.
I know about the Little Mermaid and the Ugly Duckling. I don't know the other two.
自分裸の王様とかたまんないっす。心配
What other two?
あの
What?
クリスタルキングに。
Anderson and Thumbelina.
Anderson is the name of a person. Thumbelina is the name of a story.
Sometimes
I
wonder
personally
where,
like the Emperor's new clothes. Me and him got a lot in common.
sometimes I wonder where my reputation of being dumb comes from. Wonder why.
You are cute, okay?
I love
アン
you.
デルセンは学者というより作家でしょうね
Anderson was more of a writer than a scholar.
彼の創作意欲は裕福層や大衆平凡な幸福を得ている人々果ては女性像への憤りから生まれたものだと言われているし知的好奇心から筆を取ったのではなく感情を訴えるために筆を取った人
His creativity is said to have been inspired by everything from the elite and wealthy to the common people and what makes them happy, to a resentment of the female image. He didn't write from intellectual curiosity, but rather from his own emotions. Of the female.
あまりこういう説明はしたくないのだけれど、
I hate to explain it this way, but
それぞれ分けて説明するなら、マザーグースは歌、ブラザーグリムは物語、アンデルセンは偶話ね。
if Mother Goose is a song, the Brothers Grimm tell a story. Anderson is more like a fable or an allegory.
ミツバチマッチはアニメっすね。
Some of their stories are not cartoons.
Oh yeah, those are a thing now.
ところで青子さん、アシックスの由来は何すか？
Anyway, Alko, you know the Dicky Bird on Japanese sportswear name?
You're so good at that voice for the bird.
え？
Thank you.
これ
It's
は
because I
私が
don't
小
respect
学校
the
の頃
British.
友達に聞いたものなんで、真偽はわから
I
ないんだ
love
けど。
you.
I heard this once from a friend of mine in elementary
Sure.
school, so I don't know if it's true or not.
I'm adding a quote. There we go.
アシックスってもともと3つの会社が合併してできた会社なのよ。で、3社の社長が集まると足が6本になるじゃない？だから足シックス。
It's so
あくまで
interesting
俗
how
説だけどね。
company names are just made of a mash of different words.
They were formed from a merger of 3 separate companies. So the name comes from the Japanese word for foot, ashi, and the number 6. Since the 3 CEOs would have been 6 feet when together. Or would have 6 feet when together. It's probably just a myth.
Oh, a little shake.
Oh?
Alice had dropped her book on the floor of the sunroom and was biting her lip. She was clearly trying to feign calm and to breathe it as nothing had happened. She thought she was doing a convincing job of it.
あの子の笑いのツボもわかんないわね。
I really don't understand her sense of humor, or why she thinks that was so funny.
Oh my god.
それはどうすかね？あんまりにもつまんなかったから怒ってるのかもしれないっす。
Marbles
だっ
and
てアリスさん、
clockers.
うっかり浸透しても笑顔になるんすよ。自分たまに見るっす。アリスさんの日記を盗み見てると後ろでそういう顔してるっす。それ以上見ると死
That is
ぬ
a
わよ。
long line.
でも勘弁してほしいっす。見ちゃうものは見ちゃうっすよ。自分からそこを調査を取ったらもう基礎本能しか残ら
I
ない
love
気も
this
するっ
fucking bird.
Maybe it wasn't funny at all. She's all marbles and conkers, but how unfunny it was. I mean, Alice usually smiles even when she's angry. I've seen it. Whenever I happen to diary to have a look at it, that's always the look she's given. She's like, look at that again and I'll kill you. But I can't help it. I want to read it. If you take my curiosity away from me, I've got nothing left.
Nothing left. Nothing.
Nothing.
Look at her fucking face.
Yup.
The Robin felt compelled to give a counter argument for some reason. Alka let out a sigh. Even Alice sympathized with her over the difficult familiar. Imagine dealing with a British
Tadaima.
bird. Oh my god, Sono-G's
今日
here.
は2人ともいるんだな。
I'm home. Oh,
Imagine
both
dealing
here
with a
today?
British bird. Oh my god, Sono-G!
was at this time that Sojiro returned. He must have just gotten home from his part-time job.
おかえり、お疲れ様。
Welcome back.
Aoko's warm welcome was quite the opposite from the faint response from the sunroom.
夕食は済ませてきたからいらないよ。
I already ate dinner, so I don't need anything to eat tonight.
じゃあ、夜のバイトに備えてちょっと寝てくれ。
I'm gonna take a nap before my night job. Sojiro still gave Alice a wave as he left. No! The dull thud of something dropping was heard as he entered the hallway.
おーい、なんか落ちたわよ。
Hey, you dropped something?
Where did he drop?
The beat.
Sorry, that caught me off guard. It's not even funny. Aoko peeked out from the sofa to yell for Sojiro.
ああ、ポケットに入れっぱなしだった。
It's been in my pocket this whole time. The pop. Sojiro calmly and naturally walked back to pick up what looked to be some kind of envelope. Okay. Perhaps it was instinct, but the human eye was drawn to motion, even if it was something one had no personal interest in. It's true. Is it his paycheck, maybe? Aoko keenly followed Sojiro's hand with her eyes. I was right! Wait. That's a lot of money, isn't it? That's a lot of money, isn't it? Look at her face! A wad of cash. She had to restrain herself from shouting her thoughts out loud as she leapt up from the sofa.
どうした青崎？
Huh? What's wrong, Aosuki?
どうしたってその
That's,
Aoko found it difficult to come up with a proper response to the pure, innocent eyes staring back at her. She was ashamed at how she jumped at the enticing sight of so much money. That's a lot. Like,
なんでもない。
were those like
It's
10,000
nothing.
yen bills?
あ、そうよね。普通にアルバイトの給料日よね。
1,000 yen is
にしても
$10.
結構もらってんのね。
I just forgot that today was payday. You're earning a lot more than I thought.
If 1,000 yen is $10, that's still a lot.
Oh, yeah. He understands. He understands. Remember how he reacted when he found out when he thought they were rich?
He knows. He knows. There was an awkward pause before Sojiro smiled and returned back to his room. I just love the fade out. Just that smile and fade out. Goodbye. Aoko sat back down on the sofa, still feeling a bit awkward. Also, you forgot Naoko noise.
Oh shit.
This was what's dyslexia. This is what set it all off. It began a series of events that the Robin would later name the Dosh Affair. The Dosh Affair?
Dosh. It's
The
British
douche affair.
slang for cash.
Okay. Wait, fuck!
Dosh.
Wait, one of those
What?
pronunciations is not like the others.
What? Wait, what did I miss?
I don't want to say it again. I don't want to say it again.
Oh, you said douche?
Yes.
So?
This is funny.
You are so cute.
I love you. I don't think I've ever said that word in my life, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so. I should be careful when just jokingly pronouncing words. It was the next day, and around the same time as the previous day's incident. Alko was coming to pour some tea and relax when she heard Sojiro and the Robin engaged in some kind of debate in the drawing room.
その人が言うには、人と会うたびに小さな親切を尽くしてあげるべきだと。そうして一日が終わったら、その親切が何をもたらしたか、よく噛み締めなさいって。
What they mean is that you should try to be kind in some way every time you meet someone. Then, when that day ends, you need to take some time to reflect on what kindness has brought you, or what that kindness has brought you.
たった一回の言葉だけの親切でも、相手にとっては大きな意味があるんだそうだ。それが思いもよらない幸福を運んでくる。
Even if it's just a kind word, it might mean a lot to someone and could bring a great and an unexpected happiness your way.
うは、だから自分にビーフジャーキーくれたっすか?
Oh, I want beef jerky!
Ah! So that's why you gave me some beef jerky?
Hi, Captain History. Welcome.
Hello, Captain. Welcome to the stream.
Sono-G.
でもそれ親切じゃなくて袖の下っていう伝統芸能じゃないっすかね。アンダーハート見え見えっす。
Are you sure that wasn't just a bribe? I can see right through you, lad.
I think there's just
You
a
can
part
see
of me
right through you, lad.
I can't get over that voice coming from that bird. It's just so good. Is there a word for that?
Gap moe?
Is that?
I guess.
I guess it is.
Dissonance? It's dissonance.
Dissonance. It's dissonance.
Gap moe is when the dissonance is cute. Like like a girl that wants to sound really confident, acting really, really shy or something.
I know someone like that.
Oh, I'm roasting someone right now. If she ever hears this,
Yeah.
she won't say shit because she's too shy.
まあ、あいつが妙なのはいつものことか。
Sojiro's serious demeanor was more like a consultation or a proposal than it was idle chatter.
Guess he's just being a weirdo like normal.
Sono-G. It's weird. He doesn't say it anymore. I need to stop associating with him. Because he's been replaced with a puppet. Alko decided to ignore what was going on in the drawing room and head straight for the sunroom. There, she saw Sojiro's coat on the chair.
ちょっと宗十郎、コート置きっぱなしじゃない。
Sojiro, you just left your coat here.
今のコート掛けか自分の部屋に持って行って。
Oh,
Take this to the coat rack in the drawing room, or back to your...
What happened? There's a pause.
You what?
She stopped herself mid-sentence. Something
Obviously,
happened.
he's got
Something
a fucking paycheck sitting in his coat pocket.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's incredible! That's a guess. What place Robin would end up ranking? Oh my god, that's incredible.
257th.
257th?
That's
Jesus.
my guess.
That's a lot of characters. Poor Robin. $100 and...
No, you're right, like 107.
121 is my guess. No. 73. I just got my brain to generate the most random number possible. She could see the same kind of envelope that Sojiro dropped on the ground yesterday inside his coat pocket. And it was even thicker than the one she saw the day before. Sono-G's kinda loaded though. He ranked 50th! I was the closest! I was the closest! Haha!
No, I said 107. You said 121.
I changed my answer to 73.
Oh, okay.
I win.
Wait. Okay, yes, never mind.
She wouldn't allow herself to make a spectacle about how she did it she wouldn't allow herself to make a spectacle about it like she did yesterday. She reminded herself that she was a model student and a student council president.
Anyway, it's time for some tea.
Feigning disinterest, she listened in on the conversation going on in the drawing room. Sojiro was still deep in conversation with the robin. Perhaps he hadn't heard her calls.
Oh, we're gonna have to replace this song.
Oh yes, no, I noticed it immediately. Believe me.
I thought so. That's why I'm like, wow, that's really high. Or that's really low for 50th, you know?
That was the pull for all characters. Yeah, Oh, before Fago is the thing. Okay. Yeah, honestly, and there's so many characters in Fago, it's kind of mind-blowing. But, what was I gonna say? Oh no, it's gone. No.
Don't worry, if it was important, I'm sure you'll remember it. Meanwhile, Sakura and UBW.
No! Everyone feels lonely in a city.
一見して身勝手な暴力じみた押し着せの善意も長い目で見ればその人のためになる。
Give them the most serious voice you can hear.
Acts of kindness, even if they do look like they are done for selfish reasons at first, can do real good in the long run.
なるほど。親切の押し付けには一点もかからないっすからね。ちゃんちゃん人助けするっすよ。
I love this bird so
I
much.
see! And it don't cost a thing to be kind to people. And it don't cost a thing to be kind to people. I'm trying to help people as much as I can now.
I love that accent.
ただより高いものはないって言うけどね。
True, though they say nothing in life is truly free.
どっちっすかこのシャバゾ
So, which is it then? Oh, wise one.
I don't think Weiss is here.
Okay. 250.
Jesus Christ, that's so many. That's so many characters.
It's not, though. But it means that he's more popular than 200 of the characters.
That's insane. I mean, I love that bird, though. I love that bird. But that glare. I wonder how many works this bird is in.
That glare, you say? That glare, she
Stop
says.
Oko is so intent on eavesdropping, Oko is so intent on eavesdropping, she completely forgotten that she'd come to pour a cup of tea. There was no way she could ignore such a suspicious conversation. Saucy.
こうも言うんだ。幸福になりたければ、初めは恨まれてもいいと。
Well, let me put it this way. If you want to be happy, you must first be hated.
やれ金を返せだの詐欺師だの言われても、 いずれその人のためになると分かっていれば、心を鬼にできる。
People shouldn't care if they're called a scam artist, for example. They just need to realize that what they're doing is for the good of others.
人に尽くしている喜びが、後ろめたさとか帳消しにするらしい。
The joy you give to others will cancel out the sense of guilt you might feel.
それ知ってるっす。でも微妙に違うよう
I
な。
was lucid at something.
I've heard something like that. But what you're saying is different.
Oko agreed with the Robin in this case. Sojiro was referring to the words of a famous entrepreneur. Wait, who?
I don't fucking know.
If we want to find happiness, let's stop and think about gratitude or ingratitude and give for the inner joy of giving. That was the actual quote.
あるいはこうとも。
In other words,
貯金のある人は、その富を温存するよりも、会社がより豊かになるために使うべきだと。
people should not save up their wealth. Instead, they are bound to administer it to help their company prosper.
それも知ってるっす。でももう完全に違うような。
It's a little dodgy.
I know that one too. But you got all dodgy this time.
That ranking makes sense. It hurts not seeing Shiro there.
Yeah.
For sure. No, for sure.
Don't worry about Indian names you don't recognize.
Yeah, there's a few. My brain immediately was
Don't
like,
worry about them.
It's definitely a Grand Order name, but...
Shiro was 12.
Oh, no.
The poor boy. Didn't even make top 10.
That's fucked up. It's not right. It's not right. Elko is becoming upset with just how much she was agreeing with the Robin at this point. This is a quote from an even more famous entrepreneur. Surplus wealth is a sacred trust which is its possess. No! Why do I keep poking up? Surplus wealth is a sacred trust which its possessor is bound to administer in his lifetime for the good of the community. This was how that one was supposed to go.
信じられるのはお金だけなのかもしれない。
The only thing you can trust in life is money. Sono-G was 45th? Oh no, Sono-G.
だって奥さん
By the way, I can recognize this song instantly now with the amount of panic it instills within me. From the first note, I'm like, oh. To the point where in like YouTube shorts or videos, if anyone uses this song, I'm just like, oh no. Wait a second. It's
Well, gotta remove this later from this other person's video.
The copyright system is broken. Even if you're married with children, it's not like they're always going to be by your side. They could die in an unfortunate accident and leave you behind.
でもお金は別だった。お金で幸福は買えないけど、幸福はお金になる。今は人の親切と温かい布団があればそれでいいと、その人は言った。
Money is different. You can't buy happiness, but happiness can bring you wealth. They said that as long as you have the kindness of others and a warm bed to sleep in, you don't need anything else.
なんか無性にらしくないこと言ってるわね、あいつ。
Yeah.
Whatever he's talking about is not like him at all.
No, I don't want to update my phone. No.
Wait,
Remind me later. My tracking phone.
Oh, that
it's
phone.
Trying to force
Yeah.
me to update it, and I stop it. There. Though his words were a bit strange and worrisome, Alko couldn't spend much time worrying about it. She didn't have the capacity to worry about anyone else right now. Her battle with the enemy mage was always lurking just beneath the surface.
どっちにしろ、私には関係ないか。
I know, it's insane, isn't it? Like, there's even other classical songs, but this one, it's not even claimed by one company. A little behind the scenes here. It's claimed by, like, I think I've had 5 different companies try and claim this song as theirs. That had nothing to do with this rendition of it. It's insane. People are all over this song. The way I've been getting around it is removing this song and then putting a Kevin MacLeod version. And then YouTube recognizes that and is like, okay, we have this one licensed, and it adds a license. It's ridiculous though. I'm afraid to like dispute it because it specifically says not to if you don't own the rendition. I'm going to try it at some point and see what happens. But it's a little spooky. I know, right? No, they're false claims, 100%. They should not be making those claims.
Yeah.
It's just the system is so broken. Also, I have to wait 30 days to get them removed if I dispute them, which is... ugh. Alko shrugged it off and turned her attention away from the drawing room. She told herself that she would forget about all this commotion by tomorrow anyway. No, menu!
I know. I saw.
I also love that song.
Tadaima.
I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. Sejiro is back from his job with a smile on his face again today. Wait, he gets paid daily?
I think he's just got so many different jobs that he gets paid every day of the week.
Work truly was its own reward. His mood was infectious, and Alko smiled back while relaxing on the sofa.
はい、お疲れ様。
Hey, welcome home.
I love that
休
smile.
んでていいわよ。今日は昼からずっとバイトだ
I
ったん
love
でし
that
ょ
expression. It's so good.
Yeah.
I
Take
love
a
you.
load off. You've been working since noon today, haven't you?
夕飯ならこれから作って何？
Wait, how much money does he have
I'll
this
go
time?
start making money for. I'll go start making something for. What?
Start making money for dinner? Sono-G? Sono-G, how much money do you have? Her smile suddenly turned frigid. Does he have like a suitcase full of money?
ん？どうした青崎？木の実の冗談を聞いた時みたいな顔して。
Oh god. What's wrong, Aosaki? You look like you just heard one of Kinomi's jokes.
どうしたじゃない。いい加減黙っていられなくなった。いいから。
Empty your pocket!
もう出しなさい。
Don't play dumb with me! I can't keep quiet about this any longer! Empty your pockets! Right now!
Sono-G is loaded. I love that face. Sojiro reached in and pulled out the contents of his pockets without knowing why he was being scolded. Okay, let's look at those bill amounts. How much does he have exactly? He placed a now all too familiar brown envelope on the table. That's 10,000. That's $100 each bill, isn't it?
That's $1,500 at least that I can see.
Every day?
Basically, unless he's just been carrying the same one around.
Oh my god, he might have. He might just be adding to it. It was far too thick to be any normal envelope. Bright and enticing, it was imbued with an enchanting aura all its own. There was nothing else it could be than a stack of cash. I love the way Nasu describes things so much. Well, what do we have here? Alice innocently asked Sojiro. She was a bit dazzled at the sight, but there was no mistaking it for an illusion.
バイト代だよ。
That's insane for a part-time job, what? It's my pay for my part-time job.
そう。それはいいことだわ。明日はごちそうに。
Well, isn't that nice? Looks like dinner is on you tomorrow, then. The two remained calm, despite the abnormally large wad of cash before them. That being said, the one with the most common sense in the house finally had to speak up. That is so much money! That is so much money!
I know you're lying! Sojiro, you kneel right here and explain to me what is going on.
She knew more than anyone how serious this was. Yeah, that's like over $1,000 just every day from a part-time job. That's...
説明って何をだ?
Huh? Explain what?
決まってるでしょ。この札束の正体よ。
Explain where you got this money.
あんた今何やってんの？どう考えてもまっとうな職種とは思えないんです
Sono-G
け
is
ど。
What the hell are you doing to earn this kind of cash? There's no way it's anything legal.
Oh no, Sono-G.
まっとうだぞ。
Oh no. It really is.
Oh my god, that's right! Kinomi!
Kinomi, yes! Oh
Got
no!
him into some
Oh
shit!
no! Sono-G, what are you doing? I got is at least not illegal. At least. Wait, is it washing windows with Hanazawa?
Or do you just want it to be?
Listen, this new job I got is at least not illegal. And if you do it properly, it's not dangerous at all.
コンビニエンスストアより割がいいし、俺でも簡単にできるという。
Is it actually legal? It pays better than the convenience store, and it's easy enough that even I can handle it without a problem. Fucking Kinomi. Unbelievable. Aoko is just about dizzy with rage by this point.
Wow, that dizzy, huh?
Kinomi. At least not illegal? The way he said that, though. The way he said that. That's like when an obviously drunk person tries to contend that they are indeed quite the contrary.
正気に戻れ。日ごとお金が倍々に増えていくバイトなんてあるわけないでしょ。
Wait, is he just adding to it? Is he just adding to the same thing?
Use your brain! What kind of part-time job pays out more and more money exponentially every day?
Maybe he uses his werebear powers to climb trees for people and get them out of trees when they get stuck in them.
いいから仕事の内容を言いなさい。内容を。あんた。
He would actually be good at jobs like that, wouldn't he?
Tell us exactly what you're doing. You are being scammed. You have to be.
Wait, how would he be scammed when getting that much money? So did I keep his mouth?
He's being set up as a fall guy.
Sojiro kept his mouth shut. It would be so easy to do too. Oh no! He didn't seem to be too threatened by Aoko's reprimands. Wait, what if it's by Toko? No. No, he knew. He knew. He knew he had to leave immediately.
Mm-hmm.
That was
also,
such
this
a
is
good
not
scene.
a main scene.
That was such a... I felt chills there.
Yeah.
Just the fact that all it took was one look at her, and he was out. Sorry, I can't. Not even to you. It's not really something I'm supposed to talk about. That makes it more suspicious, Sono-G!
でも安心してくれ。分類的にはちょっとした人助けと言えるだろう。あと紹介してくれた人とは一度しか会ってないし、支払いは常に
What could be going on here? What could be going on? Oh, please, don't worry. It's honestly something that helps people. I've only met the person who recommended me for the job once, and I'm always paid in cash. Only once, huh? It's Sassy! It's Sassy!
You bumpkin! All of that sounds suspicious as hell!
Aoko stamped her foot in frustration. But who can blame her after hearing the standard lines for a scam? It's a new job. The pay is good and anyone can do it. And I'm not supposed to talk about it. Despite all that, Sojiro was still refusing to spill the beans. I love that. I love that phrase. I'm out of honey.
Aww,
I have like a little bit left, but it makes a weird noise when I squeeze it. Why did you laugh? Why is that funny?
A lot of things and people make a weird noise when you squeeze them.
Wait, is that a reference to... I'm too ace to understand this, I think.
No, you're not.
What? We hadn't known each other for that long, but Aoko was well aware of Sojiro's personality. Steadfast, explained him well. Once he made a decision, nothing could make him change his mind about it. At times like this, it was near impossible to get him to talk. Just a slight blush.
You really are making this difficult.
Aoko backed off, realizing it would be a challenge to get him to say anything at this point. Oh, we're gonna be tailing him, aren't we? Sojiro couldn't figure out what was upsetting her. Why are you so mad? Wait, is he gonna get the bird in on it? Imagine. Aoko decided to give up on getting anything useful out of him.
There's just no job in the world like that. It's too good to be true. You agree, right, Alice?
Oh, definitely.
そうね。青子の言いたいことはわからないけど、しずきくんはもっとやるべき。
You can do more? What? I suppose. I'm not sure what Aoko was trying to say, but I think you can do more, Shizuki. And so, Alice contributed absolutely nothing useful. Aoko collapsed onto the sofa. Aozaki?
いいわよ、もう。よくわかんない理由で話す気ないんでしょ、宗十郎は。考えてみれば、あんたなんてただの同居人なわけだし。私があれこれ文句言う筋合いはなかったわ。
I definitely didn't do. Does that count?
Yeah. It's fine. I know you don't want to talk about it. And when it comes down to it, you're just a roommate. There's no point in me trying to tell you what to do with your life.
Alko shooed Sojiro away with her hand. Unfortunately, she wasn't going to be able to sit there and stew like she wanted to. She couldn't just ignore this problem like Alice.
あいつはどう見ても騙されてるし、最終的にとばっちり食らうのは
It's gonna
私だ
affect
し。
her too.
He's clearly being scammed. In the end, it's going to affect me too if I don't do something about it.
She needed to be bold and make him quit this new job of his immediately. It was what a true friend would do. And it was also her duty as the student council president. I seriously wonder what this job could be. However, Alko started to think otherwise. Morals and a clear conscience were important, sure, but for a student living solely off their parents' generosity, that kind of money was hard to pass up. She's getting swayed by the money.
最終的に辞めさせるのは絶対にしても、これまで稼いだお金を捨てるのはもったいないし。
Right, so even if I do get him to quit the job, it would be a total waste for him to just give all that money up.
Keep the money.
仕方ない。ここは絡めてでいくか。
Guess I'll have to approach this from a different angle.
The wicked, scheming student council president sank deeper into the sofa. Her ability to play things by ear and her miserly nature were both her strongest and weakest point. I still get confused and think it's play by ear. The next day, noon. Alko waited until her roommates were gone, then picked up the phone in the foyer.
もしもし、飛び丸？宗十郎がこんなこと
The
になってるんだ
puppet
けど、あん
Tobimaru!
た心当たりない？
Wait, hold on. This is important for the theory. We'll see what he says. If he says Sono-G, it's dead.
Hey, Tobimaru. Sojiro's gotten himself into something recently. Does anything ring a bell?
The sound of the first train leaving the station could be heard far off the distance. Beautiful screen, beautiful background here. This was that time of morning when the town was deciding if it felt like waking up or not. Tobimaru Tsukiji was having a walk down the city streets at sunrise, enjoying the fresh, crisp morning air.
ほんと、街ってのは人間がいないだけで綺麗なもんだ。
I'm glad we're getting an interlude with him. That's interesting.
This town really is beautiful when it isn't swarming with people.
The crowds had become a common complaint of Tobimaru's. To him, the tacky, over-decorated street corners were the embodiments of human desire. At this time of day, the streets were nothing like the circus tent of activity they usually were. The main street was completely empty. I think I've talked about it, but I kind of like being awake at night for this sort of reason.
Yeah.
It's like the world's on pause. And, it's also overwhelming during the day, but at night I feel like I can actually think about things.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can actually make things and work on things. It's nice. But God, is it inconvenient sometimes?
Yep.
It's weird. It's kind of a push and pull, because, like, when I do want to talk to people, it's hard to. But the solution, obviously, is finding friends in Australia.
Yeah.
Hi, Wes. It was like a lonely, tranquil morning after a festival. Weary men in black were busy cleaning up and restoring order in the bars after the previous night's revelry. Around the back entrance of the local restaurants, the kitchen crew were busy bringing in their daily ingredients, while stifling back in tired yawns. Birds carelessly wandered the streets. There wasn't even the sound of a single car engine to be heard. This is a uniquely refreshing sensation that can only be felt from a city morning. Because I think that is my main thing with cities, they're just so overly crowded. You get like really skittish around lots of people. It's like all the talking, I can't focus on anything else.
Love you.
I love you. My brain can only like process one voice at a time.
Yeah.
Like, even if there's like a video of someone else talking in the background, I can't understand like either voice. It's really bad. My brain is terrible at picking out voices from each other. That's why that's Discord calls of over 6 people are usually overwhelming for me.
Yeah.
God, I've run tabletop games with 7 players. It was a time. It existed somewhere between daily life and exciting entertainment. This is the only time of day when the bustling modern world stepped aside for a slower, more nostalgic pace.
Okay.
Tobimaru searched his coat pockets, but only found some old receipts. He rearranged the scarf around his neck to keep the cold wind at bay. Meandering through the city streets, he'd ended up at Central Park, just as the morning magic began to fade. His stroll had no particular purpose. It wasn't for his health, or anything like that. He was merely making his way home after a night out of town. Back to town.
What the hell am I even doing?
Tobimaru had a moment of unabashed self-reflection as he drank a can of vending machine coffee. He didn't particularly hate partying all night long, but it was pretty boring since he wasn't old enough to drink alcohol. Wait, he would? I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
He'd been in it for a few days now, thinking it was at least better than being at home. But he was quickly growing bored of it. It's only natural.
I suppose it's only natural for relatives to get together at New Year's, though.
He grinned wryly at his own lame excuse. Oh, it's a relative party. It was true that he was going out wasting time like this because he didn't really have a place to go home to at the moment.
Oh, no. His parents are out, I think.
The Tsukichi family always had a congregation of relatives over on New Year's Day, as per his grandfather's orders. This was why his siblings and other relatives had been staying over at the Tsukichi home for a few days now. If Tobimaru was there, he'd just provide fuel for the fire. He decided to avoid the family drama and not go home while everyone else was there. Yeah. Family gatherings
Rip.
They are. They just greet him
Are
with
they, though?
insults. Anyway. And if someone tried to start a fight, he knew he wouldn't be able to resist the bait. It would only cause even more resentment and trouble for his father. So for Tobimaru, there was nothing more pointless or less enticing than getting involved in his siblings' squabbles over the inheritance. Oh, look at that static. Tobimaru Tsukichi was the fifth-born son to the Tsukichi family, which owned multiple plots of land in Misaki City. However, most of that land had been acquired after the war. Before that, they had been a minor noble family on the brink of ruin. The man who built the Tsukichi family into its current glory was Kimikuni Tsukichi. Did you get it?
Kimikuni? Yeah, basically.
Kimi headset dies in the middle of... There we go.
Yes, you got it.
And it died again.
She can't know.
Okay.
She's not allowed
Did
to
I get
know.
it? Did I get it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I think so.
The man who built this... Tobimaru's grandfather and the current patriarch. Kimikuni married into the struggling Tsukichi family and saved them after they lost all their power during the war.
Wow.
And the Tsukichi clan were local. Oh, my brain is braining right now. The Tsukichi clan were local Shinto clergy and relied along Kimikuni's financial assets. Kimikuni, on the other hand, had leveraged clan connections to establish himself in Misaki City. While both parties came together for mutual gain, the Tsukichi family failed to recognize just how ambitious Kimikuni was when they accepted him into their family. He wasn't the obedient son-in-law they had imagined. He had grand plans for his own growing and developing industries within Misaki City and many other areas as well. So he wanted to... Wait, are those... Okay, no, it's a tree. Kimikuni controlled all these areas, not as a member of the Tsukichi family, but under his own name. A castle's greatest defense was its moat, not its walls, and Kimikuni bridged the moat. It was the economic equivalent of starving out the enemy. Kimikuni's financial might subsided the noble Tsukichi family completely, or subdued. Holy shit. In less than 10 years, there was no one in the family who could stand up against him. This businessman, accepted into the family as a mere son-in-law, had seized the Tsukichi name and the entirety of the family fortune. Holy shit. Holy shit. However, Kimikuni had fathered many children. He would not allow the Tsukichi bloodline to die out. That was the only way to maintain the family fortune. His 3 sons and 1 daughter, all married relatives of the Tsukichi family. His 3 sons and 1 daughter, all married relatives, thus strengthening the familial bonds that Kimikuni had weakened. Tobimaru was the 5th son of Hideyoshi Tsukichi, Kimikuni's eldest son. However, his mother was not a member of the family. Tobimaru was the result of a fling with a mistress. Oh. Oh no. Oh. that ignoble birth to find his place in the family. He was his father's love child.
Ignoble.
What'd you say?
Ignoble.
What'd you say?
That ignoble birth. Not
Ignoble, okay. Ignoble. Though his family's dignity was somehow maintained since he was the son of Hitoyoshi, it wasn't difficult to imagine the level of mistreatment Tobimaru faced from his siblings and other relatives. Oh, yeah.
What?
I can see why he would want to be out. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it sounds fucking terrible.
Yeah. Being raised in such a hostile environment made Tobimaru grow up far faster than he should have. Oh god. Yep. That'll do it. That'll do it. His ability to think quickly and objectively was honed naturally within his challenging environment. However, those exact traits also brought Tobimaru a great deal of trouble. Kimikuni Tsukiji. Oh? That makes sense. That kind of makes sense. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Against all odds.
Like, you're
this
the only
great
one who's not a douche.
This great leader of the Tsukiji family favored Tobimaru over everyone else, including his own eldest son. Since Kimikuni had been a commoner himself, he did not believe in blood inheritance alone. To make matters worse, not a single coin from his great fortune had been given to any of his sons yet. The most loathsome thing in this world is the blood of the Tsukiji family. I never would have had any of you if I could have helped it. That's the line. Those words were spoken at every family gathering, and they were the absolute truth. He'd taken a liking to Tobimaru after speaking with him at these annual family gatherings, and enjoyed playing chess with him in his spare time ever since. Everyone in the family was worried Kimikuni would name Tobimaru his successor. In this way, Tobimaru had gone from being worthless to a threat in the eyes of Kimikuni's sons. The son who felt the most fear and hatred was Tobimaru's own father, Hitoyoshi, who would have been the unquestionable heir as the eldest son. And this was how Tobimaru became estranged from his father. They no longer even lived in the same house. Hitoyoshi always acted like they had a great father-son relationship in front of Kimikuni, but that would be Kimikuni. But that would only last until his father was no longer around, or until Tobimaru was officially named the heir. When that happened, it would be an all-out war.
Oh my god. The previous text.
It's really not that bad.
It's not.
In any case, it would not be a pleasant story.
じいさんも空気読めねえからな。ほんと。
Grandpa really has a hard time reading between the lines sometimes.
There's just so much to think about growing up.
Wait, hold on. I need to. Sono-G. Oh, I see. Paul Allen. There we go. Grandpa really has a hard time reading between the lines sometimes.
Tobimaru scratched his head in frustration. He really wasn't all that worried, though. In public, It looked like they had a good father-son relationship. In private, they were in the midst of a bitter inheritance dispute. Things had always been that way, even before he met Kimikuni. The only difference was that his sole protector, his father, was now his mortal enemy. Tobimaru had always been at odds with his family. His father was just one more enemy to add to that pile. Oh fuck. Yeah, let's talk about that. Staying out all night like this was Tobimaru's way of avoiding his family. If he was home, he knew they would try to gauge his feelings. However, they wouldn't openly attack him now. Even the relatives who looked down on him and his siblings who had bullied him as a child. The worst they would do was make snide remarks. Tobimaru was, at his core, a peaceful person. God, some things are connecting in my brain right now. Personal things. He preferred to avoid trouble whenever possible. Petty revenge, or even stepping up to Kimikuni's expectations, weren't on his to-do list. That's a big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
His father's worries were unfounded. His relatives were getting riled up for no reason, and Tobimaru had no intention of stepping out of his role as the prodigal son.
Prodigal.
However, his siblings who
It
were
means
around
the son that left.
Okay, yeah, that's a big difference. However, his siblings who were around the same age as him felt a different kind of resentment. Perhaps they felt guilty for tormenting him all those years. Perhaps it was the result of the roles being reversed. He's going to get back at us one day. They lived in such fear of that they didn't dare ignore Tobimaru.
そのくせ根回しはうまくねえときた。
I'm not good at dealing with all that talking behind my back.
青崎ぐらいの大胆さで突っ込んでくるんなら、まだスリルがあるってもんだがな。
If they just confront me like Aozaki, it might at least be interesting.
Yeah, being talked about behind your back is... His family problems were simply a chore. They never really worried him much. He was used to human malice. Although he nearly died from the physical abuse of his siblings. Oh my god. Even though someone had once tried to kill him with true murderous intent. Yeah, that makes sense. Considering everything. Even though he had been exposed to how the elite, untouchable class of society treated others by his eldest brother. It was all such a pain in the ass. These were all events that would change a person's outlook on life, but he always remained cool-headed. That was just how things were for Tobimaru. He had grown bored of his relatives getting worked up over everything.
Tobimaru just like, yada yada does it.
Sometimes that's all he can say.
Yeah, I guess everyone is different.
It's just...
親父殿には同情するけどな。あのじいさんの息子なんて波の根性じゃ務まらねえ。
I do sympathize with my dad. You'd have to be tough to be the son of that old man.
Yep, no quick hand up. There we go. Tokimaru honestly could not care less about who would be the next heir. Obviously. He had no clear plans for the future yet. His only real goal was to wash his hands of his family and start fresh when he became an adult. Until then, everything that happened was a life experience. Just all this arguing over what his future is gonna be.
With no input from him, of course.
For everyone's sake except for his own.
Yep.
He continued his morning walk, thinking it was better to enjoy the nightlife now that he was still young. Tobimaru?
What?
Someone was already sitting on the bench when Tobimaru entered the plaza. Sono-G?
Aoko?
Okay. The crows
Or
gathered
as you would
there.
say, Aoko!
Sofa! The crows gathered there flew off at his approach. Alice, maybe? Yes? On the bench sat a girl dressed in black. A well-dressed old man with a cane sat next to her.
Angel Mom.
No way. Wait. The church? Is this someone new? These were familiar faces, so we approached the bench to say hello. It was Alice! It was right! Oh my god, is that her grandpa?
Probably.
The old man and girl looked as if they were grandfather and granddaughter. Oh my god, he actually has art! He seemed like a kind old man spending time with his grandchild. However, the truth was...
Alice, 僕は今でも思うんだ。
Oh no.
一体何がいけなかったのかって。
Alice? Alice? I still don't understand what went wrong. No, that's terrible. That's horrible. That's horrible.
Was that your worst voice yet? I think that was your voice.
Alice?
Your worst
Alice,
voice yet.
I still don't understand what went wrong.
考えられるサービスはすべて実現させた。従業員への感謝も、来園者への笑顔も忘れたことはない。
Okay, so older and tired is probably the way to go with it. Older and tired and British. Okay, there we go. Alice, I still don't understand what went wrong. We provided every service we could think of. We always thanked our employees and greeted visitors with a smile.
なのに時代は僕を選ばなかった。それどころか僕の内なる芸術性を否定した。
But the times haven't favored me. It's worse, my art was outright rejected.
無念だ。知らない。腐った魚のようなマスコミどもめ。
I'll never forgive them. Those media vultures can die for all I care.
何が悪夢のクリーチャーか。あんな夢にまで見そうなマスコットが他にあるだろうか。やるまい。
Nightmarish creatures. Oh my god, wait.
How dare they call them nightmarish creatures? Why, they only wish they could dream up such mascots.
I want to see them now.
Oh my god!
Wait, Kitsulet?
Her grandpa wrote Five Nights at Freddy's.
Wait, what?
I'm making a joke.
なのに連中と来たらネズミを二足歩行させれば満足と来た。
Mickey Mouse?
Give them a mouse that walks on 2 legs and they fawn over it.
Also, did you think I believed you?
そもそも犬をペットにする齧歯類とか
For a second, yeah.
怖いぞ。
Oh, come on.
動物が動物をペットにするなんてモラルが低いにも程がある。
It cannot be my
人間を
reputation.
ペットにするべきじゃないんだろう。
Yes, it is. If you really think about it, anyone that owns a dog as a pet, it's a nightmare. How can an animal keep another animal as a pet? If anything, an animal should keep a human as a pet. Don't you think?
Oh no.
Also, what do you think
That
about
guy?
my internet handle? I'm thinking the Cybersmith.
No, I knew you were gonna bring up the human pet guy. No. This is what the human pet guy looks like.
No. No, it isn't.
The cybers. Wait, there's pictures of the human pet guy?
Yes. Sort of. Anyway,
Okay.
let's not stay on that.
Actually, this poor young woman was getting an earful from this old man. After his outburst, he paused for a moment.
いや、これは失礼。ゆり彦よ、紳士たれ。
I'm sorry. I forgot myself.
He scolded himself and hung his head.
答えてくれ、アリス。
It was Kitsy! I was right! I was
キッ
right!
チーちゃんは何がいけなかったんだ。
Just answer me this, Alice. What was so wrong with my Kitsy?
角よ。角をつける
You
べき
should have given it horns! Horns.
What?
You should have given it horns. Alice! The girl in black returned the old man's solemn bow with a grim answer of her own.
八つのはいけない。子供たちが怪我をしてしまうからね。
I know!
傷がつけるなら体ではなく
Oh my god, this guy!
No. 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 The horns won't do. The kid could get injured by something like that. I don't want to harm them physically, just mentally.
I'm just screenshotting this. I love this quote so much.
Was that yours? Was that your computer?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That is an incredible quote, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't want to harm them physically, just mentally. The girl nodded deeply, thinking over the implications of what this old man had just said.
さて
Anyway.
Tobimaru didn't really want to get involved, but he was already too close. If he passed by without saying anything, the old man would certainly make a fuss. He knows them.
こんにちは。こんな朝っぱらからじくじく公開中かい。時津のじいさん。いつまでも引きずってると死に損なうぜ。さっさと往生して息子たちを安心させてやんな。
Good morning. Good morning. Isn't it a bit early for so much regret, Mr. Tokitsu? Seems it's about time you passed on to a better place and stopped worrying your kids.
I almost got a menu, but I
ど
avoided
こ
the
の
boss.
悪ガキかと思えば豊かの子供か。
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Tsukiji's bratty black sheep.
おはよう、
Bratty
トビ
black sheep.
君も相変わらず早起きだね。
He called him Toby.
Morning, Toby. You're up early, as usual.
俺は朝帰りですよ。お二人みたいに健康的じゃない。
I'm just heading home after being out all night. I don't live a healthy lifestyle like you two.
そら、クオンジのお嬢さんもおはようさ。
And good morning to you too, Miss Koonji.
I honestly wasn't expecting an interlude with him, but I love it. The girl looked up calmly at Tobimaru's greeting. It was none other than the witch on the hill, Alice Kuonji. Dun, dun, dun.
こうしてまともに挨拶するのは2年前のパーティー以来か。何にせよ珍しいな。
I actually thought it was going to say witch on the holy night for a
街
second.
に降りてきてるなんてよ。
How long has it been since we really talked? Maybe it was at that party 2 years ago? Well, it's rare to see you out like this. It's rare to see you out like this. There we go.
この時間の公園は鳥を入れ替えるのにちょうどいいから。一人で散歩によく使うの。
I know, right? Also, hello!
Hey, Pars.
It's why I was just like,
Yeah.
He stopped. He stopped saying Sono-G too.
Indeed, he did.
Also, there's like a reason. I don't want to know it. I have because I have a wild theory. That's not true.
He's been replaced by a Toko puppet.
You agreed that it was a possibility.
Yeah, I wasn't like mocking the idea.
Yeah, that's what made me write it down.
I think it's the case.
That's why I actually wrote it down because
And
I said it
know.
thinking you were gonna mock me, and then you're like, no, but it could be.
Yeah, it could genuinely be. Is the fucking thing.
That's not true. I walk through the park at this time of morning quite often, actually.
ほう、そりゃ驚いた。箱入り娘じゃなかったのか、あんた。
Huh. That's kind of surprising. I always thought of you as kind of a shut-in.
ええ。その証拠に、あなたがひどい顔で歩いているのを何度か見かけたわ。
As proof, I can say I've seen you walking around here looking like a mess on many an occasion. On many an occasion. That makes sense.
遊び歩くのは結構だけど、青子に迷惑かけないよう気をつけなさい。
Whatever you do is your business. Just try not to cause any trouble for Aoko. What? Oh my god!
Thank you for the words of caution. I will do my best.
You do such a good voice for him. Despite their casual greeting, Tobimaru and Alice rarely interacted, though their fathers were acquainted. Even so, the histories and spheres of influence of the two families were very different. Though the Tsukitis held sway in Misaki City, the Kuonjis influenced the whole of Japan. Normally, someone like Tobimaru would not be in the same social circles as Alice. The only reason they could interact like this at all was because they were both friends with Aoko Aosaki. She's like the glue between them.
トビー、君はアリスと友人関係だったのか。
Huh. I didn't realize you and Alice were friends, Toby.
There's always those people that are just like friends by proxy.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Really jumping to conclusions there! Oh, look at his face! Look at his fucking face!
Oh, wait a second. You're not dating, are you?
This is the best concerned old guy face I've seen. Granted, I don't know of any others, but...
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many concerned old guy faces are you familiar with?
Everyone send me your concerned old guy face gifts. I'll do a tier list. I'll do a tier list. And I guarantee this guy will be at the top.
Don't tell me. If that's true, I'll die of a heart attack right here and now. You'd be the murderer, and Alice would be your weapon.
Would be your weapon.
無論死因はこう書いてくれ。そう聞くも無情な恋の病と。
Be sure to write that down as my cause of death. Oh, say it isn't so! This heartless love shall be the cause of my demise. My demise.
どうしてこんなダメ老人と?
Oh my god.
So tell me again why a girl like you hangs around with this pathetic old man.
俺と同じ親父関係の付き合いか?
Is it the same reason I do? Because of your father?
この人とはペンフレンド。
He's my pen pal. Oh my god, Alice.
分不相応にいい
That little
アンティークを持っているから。青子と二人で。
Oh my god, right when they were buying antiques for that year. That one year that they were just buying antiques.
He has more antiques than he can handle, so Alco and I are taking some off his hands. Despite being one of the only times they'd ever really talked, Tobimaru and Alice both managed to completely ignore the old man.
参ったな。アリスは照れ隠しもチャーミングだ。
Oh my god!
Oh, Alice. Even the way you hide your embarrassment is charming.
ところで、僕のことはユーリヒと呼んでくれていい。
He has a name.
Yulich, actually.
It's...
By the way,
yeah, probably is.
You can call me Yulich.
Yulich. Mr. Tokitsu.
Oh, fun.
Tokitsu gently took Alice's hand. Alice's face remained neutral, like the doll's.
トッキー、私、いい絵付けのティーカップを探しているの。1900年代のラム工房のものとか。どうかしら?
I'm looking for a nice painted teacup. Something from the 1900s. Maybe from Dresden. Did I get that right, Dresden?
Dresden, yeah.
あるとも。もちろんあるとも。今度おっかないお友達と遊びに来るときまでに用意しておこう。
Okay.
What?
Oh, wait, no. He's talking.
Just the thing. Be sure to bring it out for you next time you come by with that terrifying friend of yours.
He responded to her request like an obedient marionette.
おいらくの恋って柄かよ。よくもまあ寝台潰さなかったもんだ。突版は。
You know, I'm surprised you haven't ruined yourself looking for love in all the wrong places, old man.
You see, this old man was none other than Hidehiko Tokitsu. He was famous for Yashirogi, or in Yashirogi as the former head of the Tokitsu Baking Company, with factories all across Japan. He still served as an advisor.
老人とはなんだ。芸術家にとっての老いとは感性の凍結であり、しかるに我が心の火は絶えていない。
What are you calling old? An artist is only old when he's lost his sensibility. My fire hasn't burned out yet.
僕はまだ暑苦しいくらいに若いんだ。 つぼみのような少女と恋を語らう楽しみは残っているさ。
I'm so young, it's almost stifling. I still look forward to passionate chats with a young woman.
Oh God! 年になるともう世間体とかどうでもよくてね。女の子と話すことだけが人生の意味になるんだぞ。
Once you get to my age, you stop giving a damn about keeping up appearances. Talking to girls is what gives meaning to life.
That's horrifying.
若いのかじいさんなのかどっちなんだよ。
So wait, are you young or old?
おっと、失言。最後の方のは聞き流してくれ。
Oh, a slip of the tongue. Forget that last bit.
僕が言いたいのは、女の子と穏やかな時間を過ごすのは最高ってことさ。
What I'm trying to say here is that there's nothing quite like having a nice time with a young woman.
トビー、そういうの君も好きだろ？
I'm sure we can at least agree on that, can't we, Toby?
一緒にしないでください。あいにく俺は年上好みですよ。
Don't lump me in with you. No, that's too British. I keep just making him British.
The British is blending a little, I think.
Sono-G. Sono-G. Don't lump me in with you. I like older women.
That voice fits this, like, this face specifically so well.
Yeah.
Just the way like his face is, it just fits so well.
I definitely don't have a thing for girls who are less than half my age. I can tell you that much.
それはそうだろう。君がやったら犯罪だ。
I should hope not. That'd be quite the crime.
トビーは17歳。その二回り下が何歳になるとか口に出したらいけないよ。
Oh God.
Or only 17. I don't even want to think about what age you'd be talking about. Hey, that's cool. An acknowledgement that would be fucking weird.
Uh-huh. I was like, wait, half?
Cough, cough, Ilya
What?
swimming scene. Cough, oh, wait, right, I forgot. She's technically like 18.
That scene was... I literally struck it from my memory. Like, you talked about... You brought it up once and I was like, wait, what? The Ilya pool scene? There was no Ilya pool scene. Like, actually, it was gone.
Yeah,
like
you forget a lot
way.
of things.
I would like to keep it that way. Mr. Toketsu nodded his head in self-affirmation. He chose to ignore Tobimaru's off-color remarks. Tobimaru was reluctantly impressed with the man's... That's a really big word! Wait, how do you say it? Magnanimity? Did I get it?
Magnanimity.
Magnanimity. Fuck! Magnanimity.
Magnanimity.
Magnanimity. Magnanimity. Magnanimity. At the end.
There you got it. Now I'm clipping that.
No!
I can't. Fuck.
邪魔者はこれで消えますよ。あとは仲良し同士 気兼ねなくどうぞ。
You kidding me? That's a VTuber fails to pronounce words several times in a row adorably? That's gold!
Not adorable, that's okay.
At any rate, I just wanted to say good morning. At any rate, I just wanted to say good morning. I'll get out of your hair now. Sorry to interrupt your fun.
なんだトビー、これも縁だ。ゆっくりしていけばいい。なんなら今から僕の別荘に来るかね。ヘリコを呼ぶよ。
God, they really
楽しい
think
ぞ。
out when that disclaimer didn't have to be at the start of this visual novel. Like, okay, no more of that at least.
Oh,
Like, every
don't be
character is
like
18.
that, Toby. Fate has led you here. To this visual novel.
Yes!
Fate has led you here. Relax and spend some time with us. Why don't you come and stay at my villa for a bit? You could take a helicopter. It'd be fun.
That was a very big jump to just...
いや、お気持ちは嬉しいんですけどね。知る人が
Live
いれ
with
ば
me for a bit.
とんでもなくブルジョアなメンツでしょこれ。今は避けたい気分なんですよ。そういうの。
I'll pass. Well, thanks for the invitation. If anyone I know sees me, they'll think I'm even more of a spoiled rich kid. I feel like avoiding that right now.
Tobimaru's choice of words made his present situation clear to Mr. Tokitsu, and he reluctantly backed off. Such intuitive understanding made it obvious how this old man had expanded the Tokitsu Baking Company nationwide. He made all the bread! He made all the bread!
No, he made the bread companies.
That made the bread people. He had divined Tobimaru's complicated family situation in an instant. Sorry, I forgot what divination was for a second.
ミックによろしく。そろそろ引退して子供たちと仲直りするよ。僕が言っていたと伝えてくれ。
Magnanimity.
Tell Mick I said hello.
Magnanimity.
That he should
Magnanimity.
retire and make up with his
Magnanimity.
kids soon. Yeah.
はいはい。ぬかに釘だろうけど伝えておきますよ。
I'm sure it'll fall on deaf ears, but okay.
じゃあな、クオンジさん。また朝に出会うことがあったら、その時は改めて挨拶させてくれ。
See you around, Miss Kawanji. Miss Kawanji. I'll be sure to say hello next time I see you around in the morning. The morning. Morning. The
Alice's
morning.
silence neither
Morning.
encouraged nor discouraged
Morning.
this.
Morning. Morning.
Tobimaru shrugged and left the plaza.
Morning.
God, those like signs on the road actually being stretched out was something that blew my mind when I first figured that out.
Yeah.
He walked leisurely away from the park and came to an area of the city that was under redevelopment. There was a radio tower under construction there that the Tsukiji family had a hand in, but most of the capital for that project was funded by foreign firms.
この電波塔は10年先を見越してのものです。
We're looking 10 years into the future with this radio tower.
いずれ携帯通信は目まぐるしい進歩を遂げるでしょう。
No, wait. I thought I recognized what kind of a person they were aiming for, but I think I misjudged it.
No, I like that.
Fuck
voice.
it, whatever. We're doing this for now.
Yes, it's
Many
there now.
advancements will be made in the field of mobile communications.
まずはそのモデルケースとして私どもの技術を
Our
無策士に普
technology.
及させたい
Okay,
の
yep.
です。
We want to bring our technology into Misaki City
No!
to the rest. Okay, goodbye.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you doing?
I just brought this up so you could see the line.
I already finished the line.
The man from the firm shook on the deal with Tobimaru's father, Hideyoshi.
いずれは娘も三崎市に住まわせようと思っています。
I feel like the radio tower is gonna play a big part in the ending here.
Eventually, I want my daughter to live here in Misaki City.
その時はあなたの息子さんともぜひ交友を深めて。
Oh, fuck. Wait,
Oh,
what? Wait.
no.
I hope that she and your son can get to know each other better when the day comes. I have no idea who this is, and...
I think I know what's going on, though. He was a handsome man who had the calm command of a leader. Yup. The fact that he had offered up his daughter to Tobimaru showed that he had researched the Tsukiji family's inheritance issues well.
親父も舐められてるって気づけよな。親父より先に俺に色目使いやがって、クソヤンキーが。
When are you gonna realize you're getting played, Dad? It's so obvious.
そもそも金髪女の相手なんざ願い下げだぜ。向こうで海兵相手にケツ振ってろってんだ。
And I'm not interested in blondes anyway. She can take her skanky, money-grubbing hands elsewhere. I'll pass.
Tobimaru stopped in his tracks after these muttered complaints. He decided to stop himself before he said anything worse. He walked far enough already anyway. The sun was completely up now. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just a bit tired. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's been up with me. I think because I've been on your short sleeping schedule. I am like... I'm still good, but I'm just more tired than I would normally be. There was nothing more to gain from wandering mindlessly.
I think it's because I blew myself out on caffeine again. So, like...
How much caffeine did you have?
Not as much as I had the day before, and I'm weaning off of it again.
Oh. So
Guess I should head back.
He turned his back to the radio tower and began heading home. 1 hour later.
お電話です。
Young master, you have a phone call? Tobimaru had returned to the Tsukiji residence. He took the phone from the house.
もしもし、飛丸？宗十郎がこんなことになってるんだけど、あんた心当たりない？
Soju's gone. Oh, there it is!
Hey, Tobimaru. Sojuro's gotten himself into something recently. Does anything ring a bell?
Aoka Ozaki was on the line. That was never a good sign. Oh no! She's got a reputation, doesn't she? By the way, I would like to clarify I am enjoying things despite the tired.
Yeah.
とまあこういうわけなのよ。
Oh, that outfit is so good!
So yeah. That's as much as I know about it.
Also, that fucking face is so good. I can't find the right
you like
button.
that face?
It's really good!
安心できる要素が一つもねえ。
Yeah, that is insanely suspicious. It's saucy.
Jeez. Everything about that is as suspicious as it gets. Everything about that is as suspicious as it gets. Sojo seems caught up in a strange part-time job. I'll wait for you in Central Park to talk about it.
I honestly love this premise. we got a real mystery here. 10 minutes had passed since he had received this call from Alco and returned to the park. I wonder if it has anything to do with his family. Tobimaru felt a light migraine coming on after hearing about the situation. The young girl and the old man from before were nowhere to be seen.
そんなこと言われるまでもなく分かってるわよ。
Well, you don't have to tell me that.
私だって人のアルバイトにケチつけたくないけど、どう考えても普通じゃないでしょ?
I'm not trying to be judgmental about what someone does for work. This just doesn't seem right.
It's really sus.
あんた、あいつから何か聞いてないの?
He hasn't told you anything about this?
He's streaming at twitch.tv/Sono-G.
No, it's illegal. He's streaming on kick.tv/Sono-G.
Sono-G, no. He could totally be like convinced to do that too. Oh no.
Yup. Sorry. But I haven't heard anything. He's super secretive about this job. He said he can't talk to anyone about it or something.
そうなのよね。あいつ、他人の事情に関しちゃ缶詰みたいに切りがたいから、ガキガキにされない限り口を割らないの。
Yeah, he's always so tight-lipped about anything that involves other people. He's not gonna talk easily.
おお、それは青崎にそこまで言わせるとはね。宗十郎も信頼されたもんだ。
It's Hanazawa. It must be Hanazawa related, right? It could be.
I guess he must be pretty loyal if even you think that about him.
Also, by the way, I had another theory about Hanazawa. If she just doesn't show up again here, she might have been another cameo. Hanazawa, the protagonist of Tsukihime.
But are you though?
I don't even know
if you say you're kidding, if you call it, then it doesn't count, right?
It could be.
That's the law.
It could be. Hanazawa is the protagonist of Tsukihime. Definitely.
Live by pseudo-profita, die by pseudo-profita.
I have died so many more times than I have lived. But the times I have lived have been pretty incredible. Remember the fighter jet?
I do, yes.
Also, technically, Toko was pseudo-profited a little bit.
A little, yeah. Little.
どういう意味よそれ?
What is that supposed to mean?
タイはね。言葉通りに受け取ってくれ。
I need more of these two interacting.
I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying.
お前、基本的に何だって怒るだろ。そんな女が学校外で世話を焼くなんて、よっぽど気に入ったのかと思ってな。
Oh yeah, I forgot. It was his fault.
You get mad about everything. If you're watching his back outside of school, you must really like him.
It was his fault.
Mm-hmm. What makes you think that?
What makes you think that, huh? Okay, knocks him out, puts him in a bottle.
Oh, a bottle, huh? How crazy is that?
No!
あいつが問題を起こしてなら呼びするじゃない。
Why are you laughing? Okay,
I'm
fine.
laughing at you, that's
Fine,
why.
fine. Read.
Not really. It's just that if he causes any problems,
誰がどう
we're
な
gonna take the heat for it in the student council.
Why do you keep messing up everything?
Because I mentioned the bottle. And how crazy of a scene that was.
It was actually a crazy. It was weird.
This is just risk aversion. Plain and simple.
Wait,
It's
you
just
didn't
risk
read-
aversion. Plain and simple.
You didn't read the line above. There's a line above.
I did. Take the heat for it in the student council.
Oh, yes.
なるほど。
Sorry,
公
this is...
務として見過ごせないってわけか。
I'm fine.
Ah,
Don't read into this
okay.
at all.
So you're just doing your duty. Read into what?
悪い？
Nothing.
That's right. Any problem with that?
いや、悪かねえさ。むしろ尊敬するよ。
What happened was I tripped in my chair a little and hit my controller all over it. And then dropped that.
No, none. I respect it, actually.
ほんと、鉄の生徒会長だぜ。休日だっていうのに、学校の評判を守るためだけに働けるの。
You are the perfect student council president. I mean, it's not even a school day, and you're out here just to make sure our school reputation is upheld.
だけってところを妙に強調するじゃない。
You really don't have to say it like that.
まあ、事実その通りだけど。
Well, I suppose you're right.
Elko's glare seemed to suggest she wasn't interested in hearing any objections. This little bluff was rather charming to Tobimaru, who was well aware of Sojiro and Aoko's current living situation.
別に。しかしまあ、そういうことなら副会長として付き合わなくっちゃな。
He doesn't know.
At
He's
any
so...
rate,
He doesn't know.
at any rate, I guess it's my duty as vice president to tag along with this investigation then.
Oh, this is some love detective vibes, huh?
会長は学校のために宗十郎を調査する。
You continue investigating Sojiro for the reputation of our school, of course. Of
This
course.
is a better time for a scene like that, honestly.
Than being the last element in, like,
Because
all
I-
of, like, OG Fate.
I did like that
ever
scene, but
exist.
its placement after last piece was questionable. Because the whole
I think
time
it was actually
I was just so
unlocked for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe that was our choice, but I think it was our choice. Just because my brain was just so focused on processing last piece. This is a much better place for that. If that was our fault, we did not do a good job in facing that. I remember Wise was just completely zonked out for that.
Yeah, I think he even suggested it at the very, very end because he didn't care about it and he wanted to just get everything else out of the way first. And he's like, oh, I guess you could do that. Okay, whatever, goodbye. I'm leaving now.
You continue investing.
I've already read that.
Basically, I just looked, I was like, there's no quote at the end. I should have read that. It doesn't matter if my brain has the information already. It's another separate process.
I'll provide support however I can, and we'll watch out for Sojiro as his friend.
We'll watch out for Sono-G.
Not Sono-G. Sojiro.
Oh my god! Sussy. Tobimaru said he would do as Aoko asked, but for some reason, she did not seem satisfied. I will continue to believe there is something very much up with that until he says Sono-G again.
Yeah. now that it's all settled, let's get started.
青崎のことだから、宗十郎の勤め先ぐらい突き止めてんだろ。住所どこだよ。
You should at least know where he's working, right? What's the address?
Also, the question is, where the fuck does the bird get the nickname from?
それが尾行したんだけどうまく巻かれちゃって。
Clearly, he stole it from Tobimaru. That's why Tobimaru doesn't have it anymore.
Imagine if it worked like that.
The Fae. I tried to tail him and find that out, actually. But I got nowhere.
God, the art is so good on her hair, especially.
駅前から2丁目方面に曲がっていたのまで確実なんだけど。
You like her hair? All I know is that he turned and walked towards 2nd Street from the train station.
The vice president was used to this. He didn't bother saying anything about her going so far as to tail Sojiro. No, we're straight up spying on him. Oh my god! Pachinko! That's where he met Toko.
2nd Street, huh?
Encountered
There's just a
Toko
bunch of
was
pachinko
more
parlors and arcades around there. I can't think of anywhere that'd be paying him tens of thousands of yen a day.
I just did a double take the first time I saw how much he was making. Like,
so did Aoko.
Yeah.
That's what started all of this. I know, right? I mean, if I knew a place like that, I'd be inclined to work there myself.
飛び丸、念のために聞くけど、三崎町にあるお金の稼げる遊び場ってパチンコだけよね。
Just walk in on Sojiro
I
and just
just want to
gambling
make
with
sure.
Toko.
But the only place you can gamble in Misaki is the pachinko parlor, right? Oh god, my throat is flamming up. Okay, we're sick. We're sick.
Fuck. I think I'm just getting over it.
According to my dad, there are no gambling spots that violate the Entertainment Business Act in town.
三崎町の顔役は話のわかるおっさんでクリーンな国道を目指してるらしい。パチンコ経営だけで満足してるって話だ。
He said the owner of the pachinko parlor is an agreeable sort who seems happy sticking to his current business.
それは知ってる。一応確認しただけ。
Are we going to the pachinko parlor? Wait, Aoko's going to
I know. I just wanted to make sure.
Did they put that in an archive?
でも、そうなるとますます謎ね。
It just makes this whole thing even more mysterious.
It's incredibly mysterious.
お金を売買にしていく仕事なんてちょっと思い当たらないんだけど。
The thing is, when
I can't
gambling,
think
you
of
can't
any
make
way
it
other than gambling that you can make money that quickly.
But you can't make it consistently.
体でも売ってるとしか思えない羽振りの良さだ。一晩いくらみたいな。
Yeah, nothing except maybe selling his body. Maybe people are paying him for a night. He means prostitution, by the way.
It took me like a couple seconds, but I did get it.
Did you realize because you zoned out for a second and you're like, oh right, that's what happens whenever that kind of stuff comes up.
Yep.
Huh?
I can figure things out a little bit. There's a slight delay in Aoko's reaction. It's just like... It took a few seconds
like,
to register.
It's the same with
what
you.
He was saying, but then
except, of course,
dropped.
for her, it's what? No, not my Sojiro. Not my little bottle boy. Wait, selling his
Bottle.
body? Are you serious?
ほら、絵画のモデルとかバイト代は高いと聞くぜ。
Oh, chill out. I meant as a model or something. I heard they make pretty good money.
Just walk in on him and
Oh my god, she can't say
we just walk in
that
on
she
him.
saw him naked.
Oh god, oh yeah, she did! She just walks in on him in a suspiciously realistic bear costume.
あ、割はいいって言うわね。美大生ってお金持ちだし。
I love that face so
それ
much.
ぐらいなら別に。
Ah!
That was specifically the one I chose to draw.
I've heard that too. And art school kids are usually pretty rich. Maybe that's all it is. That's not too bad.
Oh, I can finally
Oh, now
finish
she's
working.
just imagining him naked in a room filled with people.
Oh god! Oh god! Also, I can finally finish my alcohol art.
Alco?
I can finally finish my alcohol
Okay.
art because they burned out on tabletop CGs.
Alco?
Oh, sorry. Just, saved. Okay. Did you read that?
I did.
まあ、ヌードなのは当然だが。
Oh, she's not imagining that. I mean, he would be nude, of course.
No! Stupid menu.
結局裸じゃない。
So he is getting... So he is getting naked for money!
Without any real information to go on, the conversation was quickly diverging further from the topic at hand. Without knowing the location or type of work, there really wasn't much to talk about.
明日もう一度総十郎を尾行するしかないわね。二人がかりなら見失うこともないだろうし。
I really want
Let's
to know
try
where
to
this
tail him
goes.
again tomorrow. It'll be harder to lose him if there's two of us.
そうだな。他に手がかりもねえし、明日にするか。
Yeah, you're right. We don't have any other clues at the moment. So let's just pick this up tomorrow.
総十郎の羽振りがいいだけじゃどうしようも。
All we know is he's making lots of money, and that's not really...
Oh? Did he figure it out? Tobimaru furrowed his brow. It seems he thought of something. His expression turned more dire by the second.
どうしたの、飛び丸。何か思い出した？
It's a possibility. Okay.
What's wrong, Tobimaru? Did you remember something?
ああ、ちょっとな。そういえば、最近妙に羽振りのいいバカが一人いたなって。
Oh no, is that...
Kind of. I just remembered one other idiot who's been making a lot of cash recently.
そいつ、3日ぐらい前から金に明かして合コンし放
I
題
literally
って
got
話
it
なん
from
だ
the
が
word idiot.
頭の痛いことに、宗十郎と同じクラスのバカなんだよ、これが。
Since about 3 days ago, he's been flaunting a lot of money and going to all these expensive mixer parties. And he's in the same class as Sojiro.
It was Kenobi's advice. Oh no. There were a few seconds of silence. Aoko nodded. She put two and two together.
あいつね。
I know who you're talking about.
The two immediately left the park to go find the suspect.
Oh god, it's going to be 3 characters all at once. What's happening?
It's this guy. It's this guy.
It's Kinomi. That's Kinomi.
Yes.
You know, I
He's
can't turn down an invite, even if I'm in the middle of studying. I'm here to party, guys.
He had an encounter with definitely not Gilgamesh in the forest. Like, actually, don't worry. I do not believe that. I do not believe that at all.
Suspect A. Would that be Angra, mind you?
Wait, what? Oh, because of Mr. No. I'm kidding. Suspect A was apprehended with ease. Aoko and Tobimaru were both on the student council, so they knew their target would be at the school for remedial lessons. Tobimaru got a girl in Kinomi's class to tell him he had some good news to share outside. Kinomi took the bait and came running out of the school's front gate as fast as he could.
Hey, sorry to call you out when you're trying to study.
別に悪くないぜ。補習を口実にバイトをサボってみたものの、やっぱり補習もかったるかったんで、出席だけ取って保健室で寝てただけだし。
No worries. I was actually just using school as an excuse to skip my job, but then that was boring too. So I was just having a nap in the nurse's office.
Oh god, we spent so much time in the nurse's office, like, I really did.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just dump something here. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
I mean, it's just because you have the constitution of a ripped up flower.
Like, I'll just say, this is kind of a weird thing for me, but I actually find, like, those, found those curtains that they draw around, like, the bed in the nurse's office to be really comforting for some reason. And I think that's why I have a curtain
separated you from the rest of the world.
Over my bed, yeah. That's why I ended up getting one, and it really helps with sleep. Like, when sleeping alone, I used to have like a lot of trouble falling asleep, but whenever I draw the curtain, it's so much easier. Sorry, that was like weird, but
that's
anyway. I love you.
So, then that's when I got the call from you. So I'm all ready to party. What's going on?
He's ready to party. Kinomi gave a double thumbs up to show he was really ready to have some fun. He's really ready to party.
そうか。てっきり外で遊び歩いてると思ったが、助かったぜ。お前、連日ゲームセンターに入り浸りだって聞いてたからよ。
I thought you'd be out and about, so I'm glad I caught you. I heard you've been holed up in the arcade for the past few days. The arcade for the past few days.
あれね。ちょうど昨日ですっからかんよ。ゲーセンでおごりまくるのは気持ちいいけど、
It's not the arcade. It's not gambling.
Yeah. I was there giving out free games and stuff, which is fun, but not so much once you run out of cash. Dear God, he is bad at keeping his cash. Did they join an MLM?
They totally joined an MLM.
Plus, I'm not really interested in becoming friends with punks from other schools. And it's all guys in there. Girls like hanging out in arcades.
まあ、それも過去の話だけどね。所詮ポット湧いたあぶくぜに使っちまった金の話をしてもしょうがね
え。Anyway, that's all in the past. Point in talking about dough that's already spent. Easy come, easy go.
俺たちは明るく今の話をしよう。そうだろう？リッチな飛び丸くん。その有り余る財力で今日は僕をどこに連れて行ってくれるんだい？
Let's focus on the now. You're rich, right? You feel like taking a broke guy like me out on the town today, or what?
You're rich, right? All the things to say to him.
ああ、その前にこちらの御仁がお前に話があるってよ。
Sure. But first, this bigwig here has a few questions for you.
Did he call her a bigwig?
Yeah, she's his boss.
Wait, that's what that word means. I never knew that.
I love you. You're adorable.
I love
Huh?
you. I'm very,
こん
very
にちは、
not
ヒ
smart.
ロム君。
Hello there, keep out.
Huh? You okay?
Ow, ow, ow. Ow,
okay?
ow, 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 ow.
What happened? Hello? Are you okay?
Okay.
What happened?
Sorry if that stopped it before it became too bad.
What happened?
That sure as hell woke me up.
What happened? Hello?
I was leaning back in an awkward position and I got a cramp.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I thought you myoglobin again.
Nope. Oh, RTX voice was cutting me out, probably.
Okay.
Hello there, Kinomi.
その
Hello
歩
there,
くゼミの
Kinomi.
話を聞かせてもらえるかしら。
Do you mind
Hi.
telling me a little about all this money you came into recently?
Hello, Kinomi. Why are you rich? Kinomi's expression when blank. If anyone could sniff out danger, it was him. And it stank like his impending doom.
僕勉強したいんで戻っていいでしょうか
Is he printing money?
Well, you see, I really need to get back to studying, so is it okay if I head back?
もちろん。洗いざらい質問に答え終わったら戻っていいわよ。こっちも時間が惜しいからスムーズな自白を期待するわ。
Of course. Once you answer all of my questions. We don't have much time either, so I hope you'll confess quickly.
It's a really good voice. What?
Your face?
それで
What about my face? Is it glitching out?
No, it's functioning perfectly. It is tracking you immaculately.
I love you. You're such a good VA.
So again, tell me about this money you recently came into.
あなたの月々のバイト料は2万円前後よね。その金額で3日近くも王様の真似事は難しいと思うのだけど。
I know you make around 20,000 yen a month from your part-time job. I don't think that's quite enough to live like a king for 3 days. Oh my god, you are so smitten.
What do you mean? I love you.
God, all you need is vaguely threatening anime girl, and you're just dead.
I love you. It seemed like the next logical. It seemed like the next logical question would be to ask if he had begun a life of crime. Sussy.
なんだよ会長には関係ないだろ
I love you.
What?
I love
Why
you
is
so
this
much.
even any of your
I
business?
love you so much. It's not fair.
I love you so much.
そもそも自白って何ですかいきなり犯人扱いとかいくらなんでも横暴じゃねえのつうか何の事件これ
You're treating me like a criminal.
Oh, you are
I don't have
definitely a
anything
criminal.
to confess.
You are definitely
This
a
isn't
criminal.
fair.
Most
Hang on.
definitely.
まだ事件かどうかは何とも。最近お金の周りがいい生徒がいると聞いて調べ始めたばかりだから。
Nothing yet.
Why did you?
We just heard about some students who recently came into a significant amount of money. and we're looking into it.
毎日何万円ももらえる仕事なんて学生には目の毒だし、そういったアルバイトは学校側に報告されてないしね。
A job that pays tens of thousands of yen a day is very tempting to a broke student, but we haven't heard of any such jobs reported to the school.
I would do that job for like a week and then lie down forever.
生徒会として危ない仕事だったら注意して
It's
あげ
worth
ない
the damage to my body.
You don't know what kind of job it is, and it doesn't sound like it's very physically demanding.
Oh my god, I could just do it. I could just do it. I need this job. I need
It's
this
our job as the student council to be on the lookout for any dangers to our students. That's all. Your eyes are so big.
No, they're not. Hold on, let me actually see. Oh my god! Wait, they go that big?
Yeah.
This happens every stream. I just forget how.
Yeah, just look at your eyes again on the stream, okay?
No. 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 Why did I do this to myself? Why did I make it? Anyone upgrading your tracking know that. Know that everything will be tracked.
All will be revealed before the audience.
It's just about as expressive as a face cam. Keep that in mind.
For instance, look at how her face lights up when I say Among Us.
That's a
Fun
very
little
different
quirk.
one. We're definitely not planning something
Very
like that
different.
soon. Definitely not.
Definitely
Elko was
not.
still smiling as she inched closer to Kinomi. She had never spoken with him this nicely after he had done at the entrance ceremony. That alone was enough to make him think he was in big trouble.
へえ、それは初耳だな。最近金回りがいい生徒ね。
Yeah. Really? I haven't heard about anything like that.
Also, I'm very impressed with the perspective there, and the art is just so good.
ま、俺のは違うよ。
As someone
今まで
who's
貯めた貯
struggling
金
with
を
that
なん
a
とな
lot
く使っ
right
た
now.
クリスマス前だからこう派手に錠剤しとこうかなって役落とし的に。
You're what?
Deep Station. Oh, wait, sorry. Silver character. It's Deep Station.
I mean, the perspective's pretty basic here. My case is different. I was just using money I'd saved up. It's just before Christmas, so I thought I'd go a bit wild with my spending. Sort of a cleansing of the spirit, you know?
Yeah, you're just giving money to Sono-G.
普通
As well.
クリスマス前は貯金するもんだけどな。
Isn't this time of year usually when people are trying to save money?
ダメよ築地君、デリカシーが足りないよ。
How come? Hold on, face.
Now, Sakiji. Let's be more sensitive.
Look at those eyes.
残酷な事実は口にしたくはないけど、木の実君にはイブを過ごす相手がいないってこ
Oh
とでし
my
ょ。
god, Elko.
学友と
Oh
し
my
てそこを追求したらかわいそうよ。
That being said, I hate to point this out, but it's obvious that Kinomi here has no date for Christmas Eve. It would be a shame if word of that got around the school.
いるわい本命ぐらい。真剣に同情する方がデリカシーに欠けると思うよ俺は。
I totally have a date. Seriously. Also, you're the one being insensitive here.
あら、じゃあイブ用の試験取ってあるの？
Why are you laughing?
physical force that you were just hit with? Oh, really? And I guess you have some money saved up for your big Christmas Eve date then?
当たり前さ。臨時収入と貯金は別。
Of course I do.
This model so expressive. I did this to
Extra
myself.
income and savings are two separate things.
俺
Sorry,
通帳
what were you
親父
saying?
に握られてるからさ。予定外の入金とかすぐ
It's
バレて
really
怒
good. It's a
る
really
ん
good
だよ。
expression.
どこで悪
It's
さ
a
して
really,
きやが
really
ったっ
good
て。
expression.
部屋も妹がチェックするしさ。
How good?
隠し場所とかないんだよ。天井裏に隠したエロ本すら見つけられるんだぜ。万札入った封筒とか見つかった日には
Crazy
警察に連れて行かれる。
Crazy
だから
good.
速攻使うしかなくってさ。
Also, that is a long line.
It's an insanely long line. Holy shit.
Look,
It makes sense.
my dad is super strict about watching my bank statements. He'd yell at me the moment he saw anything odd, thinking I was doing something bad. My sister searches my room, so I can't hide anything in there. Found the porn mags I hid up in the ceiling. If they found an envelope full of cash, they'd take me down to the police station. So I used the money right away.
Well, he hid it in his ceiling. How? Oh, the tile ceilings.
Yeah.
I think someone hid like an Easter basket up there once.
And it was rotting when you found it, I think I remember you saying.
I don't know how I was supposed to find that. I have no idea. Kinobi laughed awkwardly, as if he was ashamed. He wasn't even aware of just how much he'd let slip.
へえ、臨時収入？さっきと話違うみたい。
Keep getting.
Just that open mouth smile as you lean back.
I don't like him.
Oh? Extra income? That's not what you said earlier.
Oh
いや
no!
それはほら
She
バイ
got
ト
him!
先のボーナスみたいな。5000円ぐらい上乗せしてもらったの。はんなっちゃった。ちょっとだよって。
I love this.
時給制度がないって。
No. I didn't- It was just a bonus from my part-time job. They just gave me an extra 5,000 yen. Just a little. It's nothing crazy.
That is not what we've seen.
万札入った封筒について詳しく。
So why were you talking about an envelope full of cash?
うわ話せば話すほど食い違っていくぜ。なんだこれ、孔明の罠か。
I'm talking myself into a hole here. You're trying to entrap me or something?
会長近い。ほらすごい。なんか寒い。しかもローファーじゃなくてブーツですか。この前封じられた俺の記憶が蘇りそうなんですけど。
She's so. I love her so much. I love her so
You're
much.
getting a little too close. You're kind of scaring me. Also, are you wearing boots? You know, this feels oddly familiar.
Kinomi backed away slowly.
木の実くん、時間がないって言ったの。もう一度アピールするべきかしら。
Why you? Oh my god! Its face!
You have to add that to the quotes real quick. I'm sorry.
Which one? Did it see something weird? Did it see something weird? Why do we always say something weird?
There we go.
Is there a remove quote function?
Shiro is a sex turtle?
That Sounds about right for... It's not a thing!
Kinomi, do I have to remind you that we're running short on time here? Use your fingers and feel your eyes.
Feel my eyes? That's horrifying.
Rather, above and below your eyes.
Oh my god, that shifts.
I don't want to have to get physical with you.
Oh my god. The threat of a kick to the face from Alka was enough to show him that she was serious. She's very good at kicking, it's true.
Okay, I'll talk.
臨時収入ってのは本当だよ。新しいバイトがあってさ、そこにしずきを紹介したら先輩にボーナスもらったんだよ。
Oh god, it is multi-level marketing, isn't it?
I am making extra income from a new part-time job. I got a bonus for introducing Shizuki to them. That's all.
It's multi-level marketing. 100%.
What did you just say?
Run by Hanazawa and Gilgamesh. Kid Gilgamesh specifically. If Kinomi really was working at the same part-time job as Sojiro, she wanted to get as much information from him as she could. This is the exact response she had wanted from Kinomi, if not better. She felt dizzy from the implications.
So yeah, you get a bonus for getting other people to join. That sounds like...
incredibly sussy. The oldest trick in the book for pyramid schemes and other unscrupulous business practices. Sojiro, what have you got yourself into?
That's
or
not what
Kinomi, what have you gotten Sojiro into? Is a way better way of putting it.
Oh god, he has been misquoting random fucking capitalists lately.
He has! Sojiro!
しずきが稼ぎを増やしたいって言うんで、ちょい怪しいバイトを紹介したんだよね。
This kind of shady job.
He said he was looking to make some extra money. So I told him about Hustlers University.
No!
I mean, this kind of shady job.
It is though! It is
though! It basically is.
Except you don't make anywhere near that much.
No, you don't make anything.
I don't remember the specifics, but it was terrible. This went all the way back. This went back all the way to before final exams. Kinomi told Sojiro about a job he'd heard of from an older student. Since the job required a kind, honest young man, Kinomi reluctantly gave up on it for himself. And instead passed it on to a friend he thought that fit the description. At least he's aware. At least he's aware.
そんな怪しい話にクラスメートを放り出しておいて、まだ友人顔するとか。
I can't believe you did that to someone you consider a friend. You yourself knew it sounded shady.
木の実くん、普段何考えて生きてるの？
What were you thinking?
友達でも紹介するでしょ、こういうの。
Why wouldn't I pass something like this on to a friend?
むしろ本当の友情ってこういうものよ。しずきも助かって俺も
潤うとかさ。
無償の友情とかもう流行んないですよ。
Dude needed help, so I tried to help him out. Plus, we both profited.
そりゃそうだけど、そういうのはちゃんとケツ持つ覚悟がある時だけ口にするものじゃないの？
Well, yeah. But then you also have to do your due diligence first before you tell them about something like that.
何それめんどくさい。会長、 男同士の友情に原則持ちすぎだってば。基本俺たちみんなバカよ。
I don't have that much friendship with like random guys. Hell, I think I have like maybe 2 or 3 like cis guys that I would consider to have been my friends in the past like 5 years.
Yeah.
But from random people I've met at work, this is not inaccurate. The amount of times that a fucking random ass security guard has just tried to like pass some like scam onto me with like, oh, have you heard of this guy? It's crazy. He's making like millions of dollars.
Wait, you've had how many times has this happened to you? What? What?
To be fair, only twice. But it's weird that it happened twice. Once was a guy who was like, oh, have you heard of Andrew Tate? And once was a guy who's like, have you heard of Andrew Tate? Yeah, that guy's a fucking dumbass who's damaging society. I can't believe it. Anyway, have you heard of this other fucking scammer?
Oh my god, wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's way too much effort for a guy like me. I don't think you understand how friendships between guys work. You realize we're all dumb, right?
I think in high school, this happened. From what I know, it's a lot of Kenomis, huh?
Yeah, at best.
A
Less I remember about high school, the better.
I do start to believe that the more I look at you, honestly. Imagine her looking at him.
Are you laughing?
Just how much you straightened up.
I love you.
Love you. And yeah. I have to go off of secondhand information, but I've definitely heard that.
Yeah.
From our Pete friend. Mostly.
Yeah, no, it's not an inaccurate portrayal for sure.
How do you hang out with him, Tobimaru?
はいはい、そこまで。説教するならまた後でな、青崎。
Okay, that's enough. You can lecture him later.
そいつ素でバカだから、本気で更生させたかったら1日使うぞ。
It'll take at least a full day to reform someone as dense as him.
いや、足りますよ。ちゃんと1日で構成できます、僕。
I can reform in a day? Dubious.
What? He said at least a full day. Hey, come on. Give me a little credit at least. I can reform in a day.
Oh.
Probably forget everything once I sleep on it, though.
Is it really reforming then? It's not.
Wait, did you just menu again? Because she's making that face?
It's a great face. I was trying to make it with my VTuber.
Hey, at least you're self-aware. It's easier than talking to someone who doesn't realize they're an idiot.
この若さで情けは人のためならずを実践してる野郎はそういねえし。
There's not many people who realize that compassion is not for other people's benefit at such a young age.
納得。確かに、あんたと気が合いそうな性格ね。
That makes sense. I guess I can see how you two would get along then.
いや、参ったな。
Oh god, I will never forget that light because it was the first time we caught a glimpse of the bed.
Wait. Huh?
なんだよ二人ともいくら俺でも照れるじゃんか今俺のこと褒めてなかった
Are you both trying to pick on me? I thought you were praising me just now.
When did you
We're
ever
not
think
praising
that?
you. Hey, we're not praising you.
That was a little alien.
Definitely not.
ですよね
Thought so.
Oh, the scene ending with the green light was great. Oh my god.
Okay. I at least need a small break.
Yeah, do you want to do a break or continue tomorrow here?
Oh god, it's just tomorrow? Yes, continue tomorrow. Continue tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh my god, my brain
Yeah,
is
we're
on
doing 2 this
fire.
week, so. God, this is incredible. I love this. Sono-G is in an MLM. I never would have expected this.
Like Sono-G.
No, don't. We're not calling the episode that. We're actually not, though.
Yeah, no, obviously this is the DOS incident.
The what incident?
I forget what it said, that it would become the
I know how I
like...
mispronounced it, and I will never forget that.
I don't actually even remember it. Oh, douche. Right.
We're not calling it that. We're not.
Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I want to see you.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, and yeah, good stream. Night night.